everyone, thanks for joining. If you are watching on replay, thank you again for joining, and please, feel free to share this if you've got any, team members or anybody you know is going to get some value from what I'm going to share. So hi Sue, thanks for joining. I've just put a notice on in my group, so if you're not a member of my group, have a look on the left there, you'll see community. Go and hit that. It's a Let's Get Social suite. It's our new group and it's all about getting social. It's about social marketing, Pinterest, everything social media, how to use it in your business and things like that. Hi Lindsay, hi Helen. So yeah, feel free please to, hit share and share this content. I'm going to edit the title later. This will probably stay live. I'm going to keep this, well, it's not going to stay live forever because I can't talk that long. The recording will be on this page probably for a few days over the weekend. Then it will be tucked down and moved over to my group. Also, it will be on my blog and YouTube. So that's going to bring me into what I'm going to be talking about today. I asked in my group, what should we cover today? What topic can I cover to help you guys out with some information? God, I can't stop talking with my hands. I'm terrible. You think, I was Greek or something. So I've got a list, but I'm not going to cover them all because I can't possibly cover them all today. But one of them was how to plan and execute a goal. Now, this comes perfectly into what I'm actually doing now. So my goal is I've wrote a list of what I want to do with this content. So that is how I'm going to plan it. I write it down. I want to know what my end goal is. So you need to think of, it's about call to actions. So if you're doing a status on Facebook, what do you want people to do with that status? Do you want them to just look at it, flick past it, or do you actually want them to do something? Do you want them to read it and they can see your, call to action is, like my group, like my page, follow my blog, follow me on Pinterest. That is your call to action, and that is you telling somebody what you want them to do with the content. So I want you guys to share this video. I am then going to use this, and that's it. I've got my little plan. This is everything what I'm going to do with this video. So I'm going to record the live. Then I'm going to edit the call to action at the end because I want to put a link into my Facebook group because ultimately I want you guys to come over to my group. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to edit this, put it into the link into my group. Then I'm going to share this video into my group. I'm going to share this live onto my personal profile because I've got a lot of networking friends. I've got a lot of friends in small businesses. It's not just about people in direct sales or network marketing. We've got guys in the group that do jewelry. You can use the tips into any business. You just weave them into your own business. You know how it can work with you. So it doesn't matter what business you've got, you all should still be doing the same thing, which is have a call to action and directing people to your groups, pages, your blogs, whatever. So if you're just doing a status and, as they say, pissing in the wind, it's not going to go anywhere. You need somebody to action to do something about that post. So that's why you have a call to action. So I'm going to share it to my group, I'm going to share it to my personal profile, and I want everybody to watch the replay. So I want people to comment, I'm watching the replay. So if you are watching the replay, please let me know you're watching the replay. Why am I saying that? Because that's then going to ping that post right back up into the Facebook algorithm because people are still watching, the commenting, and it could be even 11 o'clock tonight, people are typing replay. But that just means it's going to push my content up again. But it also lets me know that people, are still watching me, which I love to know that people, I'm just not talking to myself. I usually do, but we all like it when I just go off on my own tangents. So getting back to what I'm going to talk about. Sharing it to my personal profile. Then I'm also going to upload this to YouTube. I've got about over 300 videos and I'm nearly on 700 subscribers. So again, please follow me on YouTube. You just need to put Sharon Howard in and you will see all my videos on there. There's a lot to do with FM, but there's also a lot to do with any business can use the content. I've got videos on there, how to use Canva, how to use PicMonkey, how to work with a salon, how to, basically do anything. It's on there. And that's how I developed my systems as a team leader, because I've created the tools that people can then go to and just access. It saves me repeating myself 50 times. Go and watch that video. Go and watch that video. Go and get IDs here. Get IDs there. And that is content that is evergreen, because it's the only time I ever need to change that video is if something, you know, has drastically changed. Apart from that, the content and the value is still the same. So I can use that forever and ever. I can also create a blog post with any video I've got there, and I can share that onto YouTube. Well, I can't share that. I'm going to share that back. I can share that onto profiles, pages. I can upload it to Pinterest. I can share it onto Twitter. I can do a lot with one video. And that is why I'm doing this as well, because I'm going to do a lot with this. And you are going to be able to follow the funnel to where I'm wanting people to go. So if you follow me on Pinterest, Twitter, everywhere, you know, the blog, whatever, you will see this video and how I work it in my social marketing. And that's what it's about. So yeah, I'm going to upload it to my blog. I'm going to write a blog post on this. I'm going to break it down into about funnels and why you need to be having a call to action and directing people. I want people to go to my business page, to my group. So I will have a link on my blog to my group, and then hopefully then my Facebook group is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, because I've got people coming in from Pinterest, I've got people coming in from watching this live, I've got people coming in from Twitter, I've got people coming in from my blog, and then they're all coming down that funnel into my business, my group. I keep getting pages and groups, you know what I mean. So you need to be thinking like that as well. It's called a strategy, and you all need to have a strategy in business. Again, you can't just put a post on and, you know, hope that everybody's going to do something with it, because you're not telling them what to do. You need to tell people. I'm also going to create a graphic to put on Instagram, and then everybody on Instagram can click my, you know, click the link on the bio, which actually is a Linktree link, which then click on that, because you're only allowed one web link on your Instagram. But if you use Linktree, you're going to get about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however many you can put onto that Linktree. So I have my first one is go and read my latest blog post, go join my group, go watch my latest video on Facebook Live, and you can do exactly the same. You funneling people to where you want them to go. So basically that's what I'm going to do, and I've gone through everything. So yeah, that's another thing as well. Why I've done so much YouTube video is because Google owns YouTube, and Google just loves the content, and it gets you up the search engines, and it gets you in people's, you know, eyes, sort of thing. And again, that is why I'm going to be sharing this on a blog, because the minute it goes into my blog, you get the bottoms on the bottom, share this post to Twitter, share this post to Facebook, share this to Google+, share it to Reddit or wherever. And again, Google is going to pick up on that, and they're going to say, oh, Sharon's done some content here, she's got the keywords in, she's hitting, you know, she's put it into Google Analytics. This is what I'm working on at the minute, guys, SEO. Oh, it's done my head in, but I'm getting there. And again, I'm going to pass all this on to you. So again, on my blog, I've got a tab, Learn to Blog. I thought keep it simple, because that's what it's about, because I'm learning as well. And I've put a lot of content on there. Again, Google likes it, so that is why I do what I do. And I bet a lot of people didn't think it was just about, you know, do a post, leave it, you know, hope people see it, like it, comment, engage. There's a lot more to it than just that. So, any questions? I know I tend to talk quick, but it's because I don't like sitting on Facebook Lives forever myself. So I don't want you guys sitting there, you know, getting bored or anything if I'm giving, you know, crap content. If you are finding it interesting, please share it on your personal profiles, wherever. I would very much appreciate it. I don't see any questions. Let's have a look. Hopefully the lighting's not too bad. I'm up in the office and I've had to got my little lamp going that way. It was blinding me. Okay, right, so next topic, put your teeth in, I'm going to talk about Pinterest. We've had a lot of people wanting to go over Pinterest, and I love Pinterest, and Pinterest is very underused by the UK people. Let's have a little look over to look at YouTube and Pinterest on Monday. Are you on the boat, Lindsay? Oh, she's got a boat, she's so jammy. Yeah, you know, check out YouTube and Pinterest, because it's all about strategy and everything is on there, and you'll see the funnels that I work. Once you see them, you know them, and you should be funneling everybody from every single angle into where you want them to go. So yeah, Pinterest, it is very, very underused by the UK people. It's huge in America. Everybody, you know, is Pinterest, you know, daft. I'm Pinterest daft because I absolutely love it. Why? From a business perspective, it is Google on steroids using pictures. That's top and bottom of it. That is what Pinterest is, and that's how I use it. So everybody, it's a lifestyle channel. It's not like, you know, Instagram. Instagram is all about, you know, aesthetics and the pictures and doing good, you know, quality and getting eyeballs on that picture to get the likes. Pinterest is a lifestyle. You've got women, it's 80%, maybe 85% women use Pinterest. My ideal customer is a woman. My ideal customer is probably somebody sitting at home. We all know my ideal customer is very much somebody like me. They're in the 40s, the kids have maybe left home, they've got a bit extra cash to spare, but they still want to keep working, they want to now, it's their time to shine. The kids have grown up, flew the nest. Now, you know, some women out there might be thinking, well, what can I do now? Because when your kids leave home, it's awful. It is awful. And you do feel hollow and your little nest's empty and it's like, it's crap. But it's also good as well. You can just do whatever you want. You can walk around naked. Sorry, Sophie, if you're watching. But yeah, let's get back. Reel it back in. So yeah, that's my ideal customer. You all need to have an ideal customer. If you don't know who your ideal customer is, again, you're just going to probably be pissing in the wind. You need to have that person. Who is that person you are talking to? I talk to women who want support and help. They want to grow confidence with social media. They want to know how to do a bit of social marketing. They want their business that's maybe gone flat to have a new lease of life. That is my target audience. That is what I deliver. That is also, I could then look at it, I want to help women make money. I can do that. You know, I can offer them, you know, a way to make some extra money. So again, my ideal customer is perfectly aligned with both my businesses. No, you can't do lives on Pinterest, Lindsay, but I'm going to be sharing this because I've got a Pinterest board called YouTube Lives or Lives. I've also got a blog board. And every time I do a blog, I share it to Pinterest and it goes on there. And you use keywords. You can use hashtags on Pinterest. They've just started doing that. So again, it's super valuable. There's a lot of strategy that goes into how to use these certain things. Everyone's different. It's like people would, you know, it's like for like. There's no, you don't do like for likes on Facebook pages because I don't want to like an Ann Summers page because I don't like Ann Summers. You know, then I keep saying this on my lives. Them days are gone. But that's exactly my point, is I'm not going to like a page I genuinely don't like. I'm not going to follow somebody on Instagram I genuinely have no interest in. And that's what you should be doing as well, because it's no value to you and it's no value to your business. Pinterest, that is a way you go onto Pinterest. I've made some notes because there's so much. I'm not going to go into in depth. Again, that's what we cover in our groups. You need to set your account just like Instagram. You have to have it to business. You can't run a business and a personal profile on Instagram. Have both, have two. But Pinterest is both. You use Pinterest for your personal and you use it for business. Because as I said, it's a lifestyle platform. People use Pinterest for garden ideas, for finding. I've got tarot boards on there because I like the tarot. I've got boards on there. Go find me on Pinterest and look at all my boards. I have a lot of secret boards as well. Secret boards are brilliant. You need to have a secret board. You can go on Pinterest now and look for quotes, you know, girl boss quotes. And this is how you use Pinterest as part of your strategy. So you've got a board, secret for girl boss quotes. You then go into Pinterest, go and find some quotes, then save them to your secret board. Then you've got content. You then go and, you know, fire up Canva or PicMonkey and create your own graphic using them words. You've then not regurgitated, you know, resourced it, you've, whatever the word is, you've then recreated your own content. You know, we can do that. You know, you take inspiration from things. You don't copy them and pass it off as your own, because people have done that with my stuff loads of times. That's why I'll put, you know, a little put your little watermark on and things like that sometimes as well. Let's have a quick look. Done a Pinterest board on St David's Day. It's been Welsh. Go on, yeah, exactly, Cheryl. I've got St Patrick's board for St Patrick's Day. We all saw that, again, ideal situation. This comes right into funnels. Somebody had posted on Facebook over Christmas about the elf on the shelf. Well, elf on the shelf's no good to me, but I have a board full of elf on the shelf because I know that women search elf on the shelf. So they're going to find my board, then they're going to see my other boards that they might be interested in, and then ka-ching, they're going to hit follow because they've seen the quality of my boards that's on there. That's why I've got them. It's to help get people into my funnel, starting to see what I do, see my boards on leadership, see my boards on social media, and then that could be a customer for me. They're going to follow me, then they're going to end up back in my funnels, ideally back into my Facebook group, because that's where I want people. That is my hub, that is my main source focus, is to get people in there for a new thing that's coming out really soon. So everybody needs to be in my Facebook group to see what's coming next. So have loads of boards for gardens, boards for Valentine's. I've got a Valentine's Day board, Mother's Day, Easter, celebrations, kids boards, you name it, you have a board for it, you create it, but try and keep it private until you've got at least 10 items in, because you don't want people going over to that board and seeing one post. Keep them secret until you've beefed them up, then make it public, so then people who stumble across your Pinterest boards then think, oh my God, look at all this content, I'm going to pin that, I'm going to pin that, I'm going to pin that. And every time somebody pins something, make sure then that pin links back to your website or your group. You can have a pin to your Facebook group, you can have a pin to your Linktree. Ideally, get a Linktree account and link every pin back to that. Then they're going to hit it and they're going to see your Linktree account and then find you wherever they want to go from there. Let's have a look. So yeah, so make sure you also, when you've got onto your Pinterest account, set it for business, because then you can access the analytics and you can see how many people you can see what people are actually looking and pinning from your account. Make sure your profile's filled out as well. Your idea, you want to see, you know, I help women, you know, overcome their social phobias. I help women gain confidence. I help women with social marketing. I help women feel better about themselves. I help, you know, that is, you know, it could be I help men, you know, put the socks on. Well, I wouldn't, but you know who your customers are. So that is what you need to do. So then people, it's like on a blog, you know, it's above the fold. You see 2 rows on Pinterest, and if your 2 rows are crap, boring, they've got no pins on them, then I'm moving right on by. But if I'm seeing the first 2 rows of pins are Valentine's, kids ideas, recipe ideas, I've got a board for IBS because I suffer with IBS. But that's full of brilliant, you know, recipes. I've got a cocktail board for drinks. We all know I like my drink. That sounds really bad, but I do. I've got got a bottle chilling for tonight, Zinfandel, and I'll probably end with a glass of pink gin. I've got boards on. God, I've got boards on everything, absolutely everything. But because I know women are going onto Pinterest and they are searching the things that I can help them with. And that's what it's about. Let's have a little look at some questions. How do you link a pin to the Linktree? You just put the link, because the minute you put, I'll do it in our group. I'll do a walkthrough. I'll share my screen and show you a bit more on Pinterest, and I'll show you a bit more about the strategies and how to link to Linktree. But when you put an image up, I'm trying to visualize me doing a pin. I'm putting an image up direct from my computer or direct from my blog, but then it would be already linked. So let's say I'm putting a link direct from my computer. I'm pinning it onto Pinterest. Then it's got the source. You put www.mymeinwillbeshaddenhoward.com, because that's my Linktree account. and then people are going to hit that image and it's going to go ping straight to my Linktree account. So always make sure every single image has got a www to you. If you are sharing other people's content, it's going to link back to them. But some people aren't clever like that, and they just shared it and there's nothing on. So by all means, fire your account in it. They've not done it, so use it. So you've got to be a little bit savvy as well when you're going into Pinterest. But make sure everything always comes back to you, because not a lot of people know that. Not a lot of people know that. Right, let's have a look. What else have I got to cover on? I've done everything on Pinterest I'm going to do today. Right. How to plan and execute a goal. I've already spoke about that, because this is exactly what I'm doing. Write things down. I've got, you know, you've got the GoPro, you've got the planners, we've got schedulers, Trello. I use Trello online to do my newsletter content. And if I'm planning my training modules, because I can see what day 1, day 2, module 1, module 2, I can see what I'm going to be covering those. I love Trello. It's fantastic and it's free. Just go out, it's online. Could only be because I use my laptops for everything. But have a look. Yeah, if I've wrote how to write. But how to plan and execute a goal is like vision boards, but I've actually wrote answers down to another question I was going to be asked, and I can't remember where I was going to cover. I wrote down about keeping, building up momentum. My team is called Momentum for my direct sales business. It is called Momentum because once you get into momentum, and I always do the motions, it's slow to get the build up of momentum. But if you're funneling into, you do one article, you want people to funnel into that. We've just spoke about the funnels. This is what builds up momentum, because the more you are consistently doing it, the more people see, the more people join, the more people are going to, start to build momentum. So if you're only posting once a week, it's not going to build momentum. If you're only asking to find team members once a week, you're not going to find it's not going to build momentum. You have to be doing daily actions, be consistent, always posting. Again, I done a blog post about is your shop open. If you have not got a business page on Facebook, you are missing a trick. You need to have a business page, because that is your shop window. That is where people now, I will funnel from my page into my group. I will share things on here. They can see my links, Twitter. Go on there, just right on the left. Join me on Pinterest. Find me on Instagram. Join my community. That is why you need to have a business page. You can have a shop off your business page. You can do a lot with a business page. And you can even have your own domain directed to your business page and use that on your Pinterest boards. Funnel people onto your business page, but it depends where you want people to find you and go. So about building momentum, you have to have daily actions. Use a blog, use your social media, do lives, create excitement. You want people to be excited to watch your live. You want people to get value from what you are giving them. If they're not excited, not getting value, then they're not going to be following you or going over to your blog. They're not going to be going and seeing your amazing YouTube channel. They're not going to be doing anything. So you are not going to be building momentum. You have to be constantly progressing your business to build momentum. And once you're in it, it just overtakes, and then you duplicate that with if you've got a team, you duplicate that with your team. They can do exactly the same. But if your team aren't focusing daily, if they are not doing lives, if they are not using social media, if they are not, you don't need to run a business off social media, God's sake. We've got old-fashioned word of mouth, that works. But again, if you are not doing parties, if you're not going out there, not doing, into popping by your local shop with a couple of samples, then you're not building momentum. You have to be constantly working your business. I've been doing this for 7 years now, and I constantly work my business. It never stops. If I was to stop, momentum would go. That's why, my team will always be Momentum, because it's about daily actions and you duplicate. Monkey say, monkey do, isn't it? If I am not doing lives, my team aren't going to do lives. If I'm not teaching my team how to do a blog or how to work Pinterest, they're not going to do it because they don't know how to do it. So you have to lead by example. I've always been massive on that. Massive. You have to lead by example. If you are not posting on social media, Your team aren't going to be doing it. They're just because they see you not doing it. Oh, well, I don't have to do it. You know, I cannot say that I don't team build because my team wouldn't do it. You know, I have to, and I tell everybody, you have to always be working your business. You can't take time off. You step your foot off the gas, it just nosedives. Momentum's gone. So always be working at it. You can chip away, chip away, chip away. If you've never watched The Compound Effect, not watched it, read The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. It's an absolutely amazing book. And I do this every time, don't I? Even though I have sorted my cupboards out now. I don't know if actually the book is. I've only got the DVD. They haven't even been opened. This is the audio. I put the book somewhere. That is brilliant. Daily actions give long-term results. It's like about, you know, Sharon, you'll know this about, you know, about diet. It's about habits. Read Compound Effect. It's the book or audio. And I always get my books and things off Knowledge is King. They are fantastic. It's not affiliate or anything like that. Knowledge is King. They've got all of these networking books. They're fantastic. And again, I always bang on about this man because he's God. He is God. Gary Vee. He's just amazing. You need to be reading this book, right? Jab, 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 right hook. This is social media. Jab, 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 right hook. I gave a jab by doing a live. I'm going to do another jab by another post. I'm going to do another jab by such and such. And then I'm going to give a right hook. Join my, you know, group. Join my training. Do this, do whatever. So that's, you know, don't be just right hooking all the time. You've got to be feeding people in. Just like Pinterest boards. I think you can look, I compared your Facebook page, you know, like statuses. What should you post on Facebook? This is always, you know, it was always a big one of mine. What would you post on a Facebook page? It's what people want. So I picture Facebook like Pinterest. It is what people want. It's lifestyle. So give tips, give, you know, value, give ideas, give inspiration. Just like what you would post on Pinterest, because that's what people want. They don't want to be flicking on the telly, Facebook, and being bored rigid because they've been at work all day. They maybe had a crap day. They certainly don't want to be seeing you selling a product slap bang in the face. Give them some value. Give them something that they are looking for. So always, again, ideal customer. What is your ideal customer looking for? What can you help them with? And that's a good note to end on, isn't it? So there we go. I'm going to end it up on there. Wednesday, it's out now, Sharon. I think it's coming out this week. I'm crushing it. It's not in the UK. Get everything February time. We get everything a month later. Another one. I'm in a group with Jen Herman, and she does a lot on Instagram. If you go and find Jen's Trends, she is fantastic. She's just actually brought out a book, and we don't get it here until next month. And Instagram for Dummies. I love all these dummy books. I've got Coaching with NLP. I've got my again, guys. This was the first book I bought. This was the first book I bought when I started my business. Network Marketing for Dummies. This was on offer on eBay for £2.50. So loads of us were like, there's the link, get this book ordered. I don't know how much it is now. It's probably about 12 quid or something. But guys, if you are serious about your business, you need to be doing self-development. I'm off again, aren't I? God, I can't shut up. I've got all these books. This is another book I got, and we all know what I've been doing search engine optimization this week. All week I've done WordPress. I've got a WordPress for Dummies. I've got branding for Dummies. I've got loads. I've got loads of books. I could talk forever on books. Let's see what else I've got. That is a brilliant book. How to Build Network Marketing Leaders, and I've got number 2 because this was what I took on holiday and I read it in a day and I had to get it on the Kindle, so I've read number 2 as well. There, I'll do a book. We'll do a book live another day because I can go on forever talking about the books I've got. Your most influential book, I would seriously say The Compound Effect. Massive. That really puts things into perspective. It's good for if you're new to the industry, because everybody who comes into network marketing thinks they're just going to make it overnight, because too many people post on Facebook, make money in your sleep, make money, bullshit. They're not gonna. It takes time, it takes momentum. So The Compound Effect. It is about daily habits. If you are not posting daily, if you are not talking daily, if you are not talking to people about your business, nobody knows you're in business, top and bottom of it, and too many people expect it just to come to them. You've got to get off your backside, you've got to work hard for it. So yeah, that is a definite one, the compound effect. But Gary Vee's book, this one, the Jab, 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 Right Hook, amazing, really, really, really good. I don't think I've got any more up here, but there was one. I do have another one, and I think that could be downstairs. Oh no, this is a good one. Seth Godin, Purple Cow. That is brilliant. This is all like about being a flamingo. I always say, you know, be a flamingo, don't be a scabby grey pigeon. Be a purple cow, stand out, don't be a normal cow. And that's what Seth Godin does. And there's actually a WordPress widget called Seth Godin Summit, and it just welcomes people. So I might get that widget. So look out for my website. I might add a Seth Godin widget on. But yeah, that one for definite. And then I actually gave somebody, because this is what I like to do as well, is in our group, I'm going to be doing at the end of this month, giving a book away. I gave away, which book did I give away? Oh, it was the Champagne Diet. Oh, what's it called? Girl, I can't even remember what it's called. But I gave that book away. And, you know, it gives somebody else the pleasure and the knowledge that you've already had. Because what's the point of a book? It's just going to sit on a shelf. So I'd rather give it to somebody who really, really wants to grow in the business. And they can get the value from it as well. So that's what I do like to do as well. So I do that in my group as well. So I'm kind. I'm really kind. I'm not that tight. Right, I am going to go because I've probably blathered and blathered for so long. Sumo, yes, I need to watch that. I need to read Sumo. That is on my, it's in Amazon, it's in my wishlist cart, that book. I need to read that. I've got so many in my cart. It's so bad as well, isn't it, Amazon at the minute, because you can just click on it and choo, oh, I've ordered that. Oh, I've ordered that. It's really easy to order. But guys, if you do have any questions, please feel free to comment them below and I will catch up with them. I am going to be taking this down off this page because then it's going to go over to my VIP group, which is my Let's Get Social suite. And that's where we talk everything social marketing and we do a lot more in depth on there. Again, that's what I want you guys. I want you guys to come over and join us. So I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.